Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're looking at some more of the new Town Hall 13 content, and more specifically, Queen Charge Hogs. Alright, so today we're taking a look at how we did in WHF in the Clan War Leagues in the month of December. As you can see here, we were in Champions 1, and there you have it. We got second place actually this month, and that was because we lost one day. Which day was it? Day 2. As you can see, we didn't win day 2, which is unfortunate. We had a 1-star. A lot of us were actually in Poland competing in the Town Hall 12 Cup live, so a lot of us were distracted, so we weren't able to get as many good plans out for the triples, but that's alright. We'll be doing better next month. But let's go ahead and take a look at day 7. After the update dropped, we were able to do a few attacks using the new Town Hall 13 stuff. And so today we're going to be taking a look at some of those attacks. So let's get right into this first one by Elliot. All the attacks today are going to be Queen Charge Hogs. So yeah, this is kind of a dip, but the update had just dropped minutes before this, and lots of people were gymming their stuff. As you can see here, Elliot already gymmed his max Royal Champion. So he's going to have the Royal Champion and the max CC and the max Hogs for this attack. A lot of these attacks today are going to be dips. That's just because, you know, we haven't seen Town Hall 13 bases in war yet. We will soon, very soon. Lots of people in other clans are gymming their stuff also, so we'll be able to get some real attacks versus max bases soon enough. But let's go ahead and take a look at the concept here and see how he uses the new Hogs and the new hero in order to destroy these bases. I mean, it's not even close. He's going to have swag spells. So he's going to come in with the Queen Charge from here and try to push Queen this way just to gut the core and kind of create a nice L shape like this L here around the base, where he can just send the Hogs from either side to destroy the rest of the base. And it's really as simple as that with the Queen Charge Hogs. So what he's going to do, if he wants to send Queen this way, you got to funnel both sides. So he sees a nice easy bowler bounce right here to get both of these buildings, and he's just going to use his king to funnel this side, because his king can also take out the enemy BK, which is extra value. From there, he's going to use the ram here to break the queen in. He's not going to mess with any wall breakers or an early jump here. He brought a jump, but he's going to save that for later. He's going to drop the healers up top. Unfortunately, they aggro a Sam right away, and he loses a healer. Out comes the CC, double Ice Golem, Baby Dragon. We're expecting to see a lot of triple Ice Golem CCs, or maybe Hound Ice Golem in the future, now that you're going to be able to hold 45 space in your CCs. So he's going to chew through these Ice Golems. It's going to take a while. He brought some Ice Golems of his own in the CC. They're going to do some tanking for the Queen, so she's not going to take much damage. She is right now on by 2-point defenses, so he's going to drop a Rage to keep her alive, and then he's going to drop the jump over here to allow Queen to go get the enemy Queen. But first she's going to get the Town Hall, which is nice. The base building error there. The Town Hall should have been one tile further to the southwest here. Queen takes the jump. She's going to grab the Wizard Tower. Then she's going to go get the Eagle. Then she's going to move over to the right for the enemy Queen. Now from there, he's free to start the Hogs really from wherever he wants. He drops that last Rage on the Queen. She's going to fight the enemy Queen here. And he drops all the Hogs and the Warden and the new Royal Champ hero right behind them. Now the good thing about the Royal Champ, she only targets defenses, so she's basically like a Hog Rider herself. She's going to follow these Hogs. The Hogs are going to tank for her. She's not going to take any damage. She's just going to do damage to all these defenses. He's going to pop her ability early just so she can throw that shield and take out all these back-end defenses just like that. Pops the Warden ability, and he doesn't even need this other heal, which shows that if this base was a Town Hall 13 with some upgraded defenses, it still would have worked. I mean, he has 25 Hogs up, swag, heal, Warden at full health, Royal Champ at full health. He basically swagged her ability too. It's just overkill. And so this is probably going to be one of the new metas at Town Hall 13. We're going to see a lot of Queen Charge Hogs, where all you got to do is go in, charge either the enemy Queen, the Town Hall, the enemy Royal Champ, and then just send your Hogs in through an L shape with the Royal Champ behind. And even if you don't kill the enemy Queen or the enemy Royal Champ, your royal champ can still kill the enemy queen, which is what's going to make Hogs so good moving forward. Alright, so let's take a look at the next attack. This one's going to be by Nick on number 5. So here, again, he's just going to do the same thing. And this used to be the best base building meta in the Town Hall 12 days, where you would see lots of bases with these open Town Hall channels to try and force you to walk your queen through there, because you don't know if it's trapped, if there's a lot of SAMs, you don't know if you're going to be able to get the enemy queen. Usually people would put their queen on the other side, but this guy puts his queen over by the Town Hall, which isn't so great. And so it would be scary because you would try to walk this way and you invest a lot of healers and a lot of rages on your queen, but oftentimes she would end up dying early due to a lot of traps and stuff, and so you don't get good enough value, and your back end Hogs or Lalo or Dragons just can't take out the rest of the base. However, now with the Town Hall 13 troops, with the new Royal Champ and the new Hog level, you're going to be able to see back end troops be able to get a lot more value and destroy a lot more things, so you don't want to let people get your Town Hall so easily with just a little queen walk anymore. So we're going to see how Nick's going to take this out with an easy queen walk Hog. He's going to start off by just dropping the queen over at 9 o'clock with the healers and the BK to funnel this side. Then he's going to use the ram right here to take out this Inferno Tower with balloons and a haste. Now the reason he's going to do that is so that this Inferno Tower doesn't end up picking off his healers when the queen steps up over here. Otherwise, the healers would all die to that Inferno eventually, because he wants his queen to stay alive as long as possible and get really good value moving all the way through the base. So Queen's going to pop the Hound, deal with the enemy pups. He used one rage on her already. He used a haste for the loons. The loons triggered the tornado trap early, which is nice. You can't always predict that, but it's nice when it does happen. Queen's going to step up for the Giga Tesla. He's going to have to drop another rage. She'll chew through these skellies and through the Giga Tesla before she steps up for the queen. And just like that, he's going to go ahead and start the Hogs and the Warden and the Royal Champ from down over at 7 o'clock going toward the Eagle. He uses a few Hogs here just to cut off the funnel, but the main group pushes right through here with the Royal Champ and the Warden behind. He pops the queen ability to kill the enemy queen and freezes to kill the enemy king so his queen can stay alive. And then he's just dropping heals wherever he needs them to keep all these Hogs alive. They push through the channel just like this and then ended up spreading out, so he had to drop the heals separately up here. But just like that, I mean, his Royal Champion's only level 6. It's basically a baby barely even has the level 1 ability, but he's not even going to use it. He swags the ability because he just doesn't need it. I mean, if this was a Town Hall 13 and he had a level 20 Royal Champ and a level 50 Warden, it still would have worked. So just like that, you can see how Queen Charge Hogs is taking down these bases. So now we're going to look at one more example. This one was by me. This one kind of just barely got it, but I had a few things go wrong with the charge, and it still triples because of the Royal Champion. She is just so good on offense in Hog attacks now. So taking a look at this base, the update had just dropped a few minutes ago, and I had already gemmed my Royal Champion to level 16 using a lot of Book of Heroes and the packs, the value packs for the extra Dark Elixir. So what I wanted to do was just charge the Eagle and the Queen and kill the enemy CC, and it was extra benefit that I'm going to get this Inferno Tower also. So I thought I'm just going to send my Queen in here, try to wall break. I thought about bringing a jump, but I decided I want to do the freeze wall break instead, because then I can get an extra spell, because it only takes me one freeze to get this wall break. So the funnel on this side is pretty easy. I'll just use a couple of loons and maybe a wizard right here. And then for the other side, I'll use the BK because he'll wrap around and get a lot of trash buildings, which is better value. So let's go ahead and watch this. There go the loons for the funnel on the 6 o'clock side, along with the wizard. And then I'm going to drop the queen shortly after with the healers. Then the BK as well, and a test wall breaker. Unfortunately, healers pull a Sam right away, which kind of sucks, but that happens a lot on these fresh attacks. Now I'm going to wall break here and rage, but Queen's not going to go inside right away. She's going to wrap around because the BK was just a little bit too late. So I'm going to freak out, drop more wall breakers and a freeze, and I'm going to hope that the queen goes back in, and she does, because there's nowhere else to go, because the king made a good funnel up here. So queen's going to wrap back inside, get the eagle, get the enemy queen, get the inferno, and keep moving through. Now unfortunately, due to this sweeper, queen's going to end up taking a lot of damage here, and she's not going to get quite as much value as I wanted her to, just because the CC and the sweeper get on her at the same time. So I have to pop her ability and drop a rage there, which is never good value. You don't want to do both at the same time. So that's one mistake I made. So I'm going to freeze that sweeper and the CC just so I can try to keep queen alive. And I'm going to go ahead and start the hogs here to get rid of this archer tower, because I notice queen is about to die. And she does die right as she kills the last balloon here. But I'm going to go ahead and drop the hogs and the slammer up top. I don't drop the royal champ, which I think was a mistake. You need to drop her behind the hogs because she does so much work and helps kill the enemy BK. I drop her over here. She's going to get a couple of defenses over here, but I think she'll get better value if she's with the warden and the hogs. Most of the time, maybe not all the time. We still need to do a lot of testing. So I lost a lot of hogs early due to that, and then I popped the ability over the Giga Tesla. I popped the Royal Champ ability to get rid of this Tesla farm over here. And the hogs are all going to die off because I missed some of them on the Giga Tesla. Not all of them were under the ability, and this BK has just been picking off the hogs one by one, because I didn't use the Royal Champ behind the hogs to kill the enemy BK early, which you should do. But even though the hogs die off early, this level 16 Royal Champ is going to be able to finish all these defenses by herself. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenses by herself without any hogs. All she has is a Grand Warden backing her up. So you can see just like that how overpowered the Royal Champion is on these ground attacks. She's going to be able to get a lot of value and really help hogs in these attacks. It's just crazy. I can't wait to see what it's like with all max bases and stuff like that. But as far as we're seeing right now, Queen Charge Hogs looks like it's going to be one of the best attacks in the game moving forward. So if you guys want to see more videos like that, maybe different attack strategies, maybe I try Queen Charge Lalo next in our next random war, more Queen Charge Dragons, or maybe some P.E.K.K.A. Smash, see how that's doing at Town Hall 13. Let me know in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.